How are you doing? Are you alright?
Can we zoom? Unaona tu up their nose.
Kakevo. What up? What's up, party people? How you doing?
How you doing?
Hope you're keeping well. Hope you've been good.
Yep.
Hope the quarantine and self-isolation is taking you well.
And sanitization.
And you're sanitizing. Kama kawa, kama dawa. We just want to say pole to the people who are infected. For the ones who have lost their loved ones, poleni sana. Please do, purchase your sanitizer. Sanitize. This thing is real. This thing is not a joke. It's really taking a toll on a lot of people, as we can see on this in the statistics. In regards to the global statistics, yeah.
Right.
But for us right now here at Bawa, we always say, "What's up?" is
What's up?
And my name is George Kagwe.
My name is Kenji Keremi.
And today we are focusing on you SMEs, startups, small businesses, side hustles, middle-sized businesses.
Right.
This one, biashara ni biashara. This one is for you right now. We are here to empower you digitally on what is happening around this COVID-19 crisis and pandemic that has come. So, seriously speaking, this COVID-19 has really come and disrupted us. It caught majority of us off guard. It brought a lot of questions and to which some of us don't have answers to yet, because you're out of office, you're working from home remotely, as they say, from home. You are trying to collaborate with teams, you're trying to sell your product and your service through the digital platforms available. And right now in Kenya, just yesterday, a curfew was imposed and it is now in effect. Like right now it is 4 o'clock. We only have 3 hours to be able to get to our destinations before we are you have seen them. Let's not talk about them. It's not a government and political kind of a vlog. Anyway, so we have seen a lot of disruptions happening. Now we have even curfews, and so therefore no business can really happen between 7 and 5 a.m. unless you're in the specific industries, if it's hospitals, pharmaceuticals, security, kind of businesses. And so for right now, what we want to be able to do is highlight, in this series of SMEs, we want to highlight and bring forth conversations that will help us come up with solutions for each other. This is a time for us to be able to help each other, because we are also in the SME sector. Right now, we are in our office, but only to shoot this. Guys are not working from here,
and
but
we're sanitizing and we're watching our space.
We're watching space. This guy coughs. Hey, tell the guy, bro, we go home. But on a serious note, we're still paying rent for this space. Which is the same thing for you as a business, You still have expenses, you still have overheads to meet, you still have your targets that you set in January. And truth be told, those targets have to now kind of change, because life has changed. And as we start off this conversation, I just want to say, from my own opinion, life has changed and will forever be this way. Like, life is not going to be the same again. The things that we are seeing right now happening, we're seeing that people are starting to realize that we can do things differently, that we can innovate and do things differently. That there's a biashara somewhere, a guy sitting down and is like, kumbe guys can work from home, kumbe we don't really have to have an office, kumbe products can be sold online as well, I can deliver my service online. We're seeing a lot of people collaborating, and this is through now apps like Zoom, Skype, Google Hangouts, and many other for people to be able to strategize, collaborate, and be able to continue making the work happen. And so as we start this off, it's just to say, guys, this is how life will be in regards to using the digital platforms from now henceforth.
Absolutely. And so this is just not to evoke any form of fear. This is just a call for us to wear different hats. Now we have to wear the innovator's hat. We have to look at opportunity where there's disaster or crisis, for that matter. And right now, I tell you, we are privileged. Just to give an analogy, when a hurricane goes through a particular city, it actually flattens it and devastates the whole town. But what comes out after is beautiful. You start to see trees sprouting, fruits sprouting, and it's the same thing. Like, if you look at even cities like we were looking at Estonia, it was a war-torn country. It's next to USSR, which is present day Russia, and those guys have really gone through a lot of atrocity. But now it's such a beautiful country where they're actually one of the most advanced or technologically advanced cities.
It's the most digitized it's the most digitized country in the whole world.
Absolutely. We also look at our good friends here down, Rwanda, what happened to them. And now look what President Kagame has been able to achieve in such a short span. So,
take a sip of water.
It's such a short span. So, what I'm trying to say is that there is great opportunity in this particular period. Now, I want to switch to let's not be reactive. Let's be proactive. So you guys, we need to form sustainable models for our businesses. Look, employees, what are we doing different? Right now, we have been empowered with different tools. We have collaborative tools that help with project management, e.g. Asana, Rike, Slack, name it. How do we use those tools to make sure that we deliver on projects, meet our timelines, and also meet the customer or the client goal? So those are things we have to look at. It's now the new normal, man. It's the new normal.
Yep.
Can we embrace it? I know we're tired of Zoom calls. Personally, yeah, it's the bandwidth has been stretched out, so we're even moving to hangouts because we can't be meeting in physical spaces like this. But now let's just talk a little about what an employer can do in this particular period. So one, we have to renegotiate our contracts with our employees. Right now, we don't have the luxury to be given full-time employment. We've moved to the gig economy. And for those who understand what a gig economy is right now you're paid for your output. Whatever you produce, you get an income for. So you don't have to wait till the end of the month to receive a salary. You can also, as an employee, stretch your talents through different employers. And now that's the mindset employers need to have. We don't also have the luxury of keeping a bunch of employees just to say that we've employed guys. You know, now we have an office of 15 staff. Nah, it's not gonna work for you, man. The most important thing is the output on your job. So stop looking at the labor force as a way of, let me say, a pride, or you can earn your stripes from. Let's be pragmatic with how we recruit and how we have our contracts. And also, let's talk a little about what employees can do. Teammates, man, this is the time. Upskill yourself. This is not the time, man, for Netflix and chill and just be on that couch and laze all day. This is your opportunity to learn a new skill. In fact, the skills that will matter will be your communication skills, man. You can be the best creative, the best lawyer, but if you do not know how to effectively drive value through digital communication tools, then that means you'll not be able to meet, let me say, industry benchmark scores, and you could be easily redundant in your field. So please, let's upskill ourselves in terms, especially communication and digital empowerment. And also, George, let's talk about also careers that are, let me say, emerging, and those that are going obsolete, because clearly there's a shift.
I think there are three categories of careers that we really need to look at this point in time.